The new airline of the CIA is Aero Contractors. During the Vietnam War, it was Air America. It is now Aero Contractors. There's no doubt about that.
The state of North Carolina cannot wish away the ugly truth about Aero Contractors. We need our elected state officials and our elected federal officials to step in to use the public hearing process to investigate the role of private contractors in rendition, and we need them to shut Aero down. And this struggle will not end until that happens.
Weaving a Net of Accountability, a 3-day public conference in Durham, North Carolina, will explore how citizens and officials can work together in order to put an end to North Carolina's involvement in extraordinary rendition and torture. Friday's second panel discussion will feature 3 students from the University of North Carolina's School of Law, Paula Queskin, Tayaba Qureshi, and Marianne Twu. They will be discussing the history of international legal norms that protect against extraordinary rendition obligations under the Convention Against Torture and how international norms apply to state actors and bystanders.
Well, extraordinary rendition is the program used by the CIA and the U.S. government to transfer foreign nationals who they suspect of being involved in terrorist activity, transferring them to other countries for the purpose of detainment, interrogation, and torture. And the countries where these people are transferred to are usually places where, to the CIA, are beyond the reach of federal and international laws that would prohibit such treatment. And in order to kind of make these transfers happen, they contract with other corporations to handle certain aspects of aeronautical planning or to provide the aircraft and to provide the landing sites.
One of the contractors that the CIA uses to do these extraordinary rendition flights is located in Johnston County. It's called Aero Contractors, and the headquarters is in the Johnston County Airport.
It's been reported in the Washington Post the plane spotters have traced more of these planes by their tail fin numbers to North Carolina than anywhere else.
In this situation with Aero and extraordinary rendition, just flying an aeroplane in North Carolina and in and out of Johnston County Airport could make those actors a co-conspirator to committing a felony under our state laws.
And that the UN this month is looking at whether the system of secret detentions that's scattered throughout the world, which obviously aids in the process of extraordinary rendition, could rise to the level of a crime against humanity, and many experts believe that it can. So
the United States is a member state of the Convention Against Torture, which prohibits torture, cruel, inhuman, and degrading treatment. And it requires member states who have signed this treaty, which the United States has, to criminalize torture within their own countries and make statutes, make laws that allow for the investigation and prosecution of torture.
A key goal of the conference is to lay the groundwork for creation of a commission of inquiry for North Carolina, composed of state, national, and international public figures and experts. Other goals are to create a detailed and broadly available public record of North Carolina's state and local involvement in extraordinary rendition, to build alliances at the state, national, and international level to push for accountability, and to prevent the continued use of state and local infrastructure for programs such as torture and extraordinary rendition through recommendations and new laws implemented at the local and state level.
North Carolina citizens, one way to say not in our name is to cease, to ask our public officials to cease any support or any relations whatsoever with the people who carry this out. So no leases for Aero Corporation, promoting the legislation that's already been introduced in the North Carolina legislature that would prohibit any sort of support of any form for corporations or individuals that are involved in extraordinary rendition and torture.
Weaving a Net of Accountability will take place at the John Hope Franklin Center on Duke campus in Durham, North Carolina. For program information, speaker schedules, and maps, visit www.accountabilityfortorturenc.org. For more information or to RSVP, please contact North Carolina Stop Torture Now at contact@ncstoptorturenow.org. You can also contact the Duke Human Rights Center at rights@duke.edu or at 919-668-6511.